What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Alrighty, here we go. Wow, wow, wow. It's been so long. I forgot how nice EOTechs are as well, because I've been running those Hollow Suns. Just so nice. Wow. Like literally non-existent recoil. It's actually just insane. Well, just like that, that's actually crazy. Just like that, 60 rounds, that's just insane. Wow. And then, oh yeah, that's the only thing I don't like is to lock the bolt to the rear. You gotta use that. Welcome back to another Bobby FPS video. It's been a long time since I've kind of posted anything gun related, really. So just want to say thank you guys so much for coming back to the channel. If you're new here, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. It helps the channel grow, and maybe it'll motivate me to post more. But yeah, if you guys enjoy the video, like, share, subscribe, honestly, and hopefully you guys enjoy this. This might be a little bit of a longer video just because the Daniel Defense is where everything started for me. When I posted about a year and a half ago, the Daniel Defense video got like 40,000 views, but I honestly knew nothing. I was such a newbie, and I haven't said it in a while, but I'm always open to constructive criticism just because I don't know everything. I think that's something I want to make clear all the time. Even when I say something with the suppressors and just the firearms like that, I don't know everything, but I try to, give you guys the facts of what I know, and I do think. But yeah, when I first did pick up this Daniel Defense about a year and a half ago, I picked up the camera as well. So I kind of picked up two new hobbies, and I didn't know any better. But the biggest mistake that I got called out on when I first did release that video was I would have the stock fully up because I didn't know any better, and a lot of people called me out on it. And well, now I've learned my lesson. The stock is kind of out. I don't still like it fully out personally. That's just personal preference for me. I kind of like a happy medium range here. Personally, just my personal preference there. Nothing wrong with it, I don't think. I guess you guys will let me know anyway in the comments. But anyway, I haven't touched this gun in about 6 or 7 months. You've seen a lot of suppressor videos. You've seen, SBRs. There's going to be a PSA AK9 video coming out soonish, and then the Romeo X Pro optic that is on this bad boy. That will be being something I'm working on as well. But anyway. Do I need the suppressor on an 18-inch 5.56? No, I just had one sitting in the safe, so I figured just to put one on there. So basically, from top to bottom, tip to butt, we have the LPM Torch 5.56. If you are a subscriber or seen my videos before, you've probably seen a video on this thing. I still love this thing. I would just say the Velos LPB from Silencer Co. is maybe a hair better. But I have a Crimson Trace flashlight. I think it's like the Weapon Light 202 or 201. I can't remember exactly. A beautiful, beautiful, fully M-LOK handguard by Daniel Defense. Incredible. I love it. Also, the V7 Pro does come with an adjustable gas block. Not that you really need to tune it, even with the suppressor. You got Daniel Defense's good old foregrip that I kind of like. I like how it's kind of narrow. I do like that aspect. Moving back, everything else is Daniel Defense. So we have a Daniel Defense bolt carrier group, Daniel Defense charging handle, everything in the buffer, that's all still stock, nothing's been changed. The EOTech EXPS 2-2, so 2 dots, and then a EOTech magnifier 5 times. I think it's kind of overkill right now just because I'm shooting at 40 yards, but what I was going to plan out to do is at some point add a bipod onto this thing and then use the 5 times. And you know, when I'm shooting a little further, because now I have an SBR, so I just use that as my, you know, within 100 yards kind of thing. It has the Daniel Defense ambi selector that I like. It's very, very clean. The trigger, I totally forgot how nice Geissele triggers are, and I shot a few rounds before I recorded this video, but wow, I see why you pay such an expensive price for this thing. Really love the trigger, such a clean reset, and I just love this trigger. Honestly, by far my favorite trigger by Geissele. The pistol grip, the stock, I will say I don't really care for the rubberized stock, even after taking a long break. I think a Magpul stock is honestly your best bet, especially when they have a lot more surface area, personally, for your cheeks. And when you do have a beard, obviously the rubber kind of pulls on your beard, and I don't like that, but maybe other people do. And then the pistol grip on this, I don't care for the rubber, but I do like how it's kind of engrooved here for your middle finger here, personally. And the one thing that I think, I don't know if a lot of people bring up, but since Daniel Defense doesn't use a traditional mil-spec bolt carrier or bolt release, you can never add a bad lever. So that's the one thing I kind of don't care for or don't like, but that's just pretty nitpicky, I would say, personally. But yeah, I have to say, just after grabbing this thing, for, you know, after 6 or 7 months, it just, Daniel Defense does such a great job manufacturing firearms. You know, I do have to say, like, quality, I can feel the quality. Everything is just built so well, and I don't know how to put into words. Just it feels really good to pick up something that is obviously so expensive and it just shoots incredibly flat. And there's a reason why Daniel Defenses are so expensive, just because when you pick it up, you can just feel the quality, I think, personally. So honestly, the ownership of this, I mean, granted, I haven't shot it as much as I probably wanted to or like to, but honestly, ownership of this thing has just been nothing but phenomenal. And a lot of people do, I mean, all my friends, literally, the reason we got hooked to shooting AR-15s was because I purchased a Daniel Defense. And that's the reason everyone in my friend group kind of wanted to buy an AR-15, is just because Daniel Defense just made such a great firearm. And just so many great things to say. You know, I still love that it's a cold hammer forged barrel. The adjustable gas block is a perk, but if you're shooting it unsuppressed, realistically on an 18-inch, there's really no need to really tune. Maybe dependent on if you're shooting hotter loads, like, you know, 77 grain or 73 grain. But it's nice that they add adjustable gas block there for you. But, you know, with the rifle gas system, this thing just is just flat. And honestly, no gas, I guess, even with the suppressor, which is always a nice bonus. But the trigger, the weight, the thickness of the handguard, I really like. It's not too thick, but you know it'll hold up. And I mean, like, you've seen plenty of videos of people testing Daniel Defense's handguards and just the durability. I mean, this thing can just be thrown so many times and it'll still hold zero. So I really do like that. Nothing's honestly went wrong with this thing. Over the last year and a half, I've never had to change anything. The bolt carrier group is still really good. The charging handle, I do like. It, but I do honestly, maybe I'm a sellout, but I honestly prefer Aero Precision's charging handles. Just the more of a kind of like cut, you know, the way they're cut, compared to this where it's like more flat. It's more like even compared to a Daniel Defense where the actual handles are sticking out more. There's more of an angle for them, personally. I mean, like I said, personal preference. But yeah, does a really great job. You know, the stock is still sturdy. And the nut here hasn't went. It's still on pretty tight. The fire selector, still good, very slick, very responsive, which I do like. And it's audible, especially with headphones on. You can hear and then, so I think it's really audible and I can still hear it when I am shooting. Honestly, there's nothing bad I can really say about this thing. Maybe the only bad thing I can say is the price point. You know, the price that Daniel Defense charges for these things is kind of insane, but people buy them. You know, people like me and probably people like you probably have one of these. If not the V7, you know, the V7 Pro. This thing is phenomenal, looks amazing. But yeah, I think that's it, honestly. Wanted to keep it relatively short. Thank you guys so much. It's crazy to see how far the channel's come and the knowledge I've learned from, honestly, you guys. And I just want to say thank you. Like, truly, like, I could be doing this, but you guys always come back and watch. So it really does mean a lot to me. And hopefully you guys kind of just enjoyed the Daniel Defense video and just taking it out of the safe for a while. So I think besides that, I hope you guys have a wonderful week or weekend whenever this video is posted, and hopefully I will be a little bit more motivated to make more gun videos. So besides that, have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys next time.